Good morning. I'm talking to all you melanated black and brown folk because I'm going to get something straight this morning because I'm tired of it. We ain't from no Africa. Let's get that straight. When they came over here, we were already here. My people are Cherokee Creek, all right, and Cherokee. I had a problem with this in school because black people don't know who they are. My people taught me who my people were, all in school. These niggas kept telling me Cherokee ain't an Indian tribe. You some dumb ass people. You ain't from Africa. Tell me where you from in Africa. You can't because they won't tell you where you from. You ain't from no Africa. You're from here just like my people are. We got separated and split apart and mixed with. First off, let's get something straight. If they gonna come and take over land, why they gonna go to another land and bring people there to make them slaves? You ain't seen that in history. When a land gets taken over, they make the inhabitants of that land the slaves. That's what they do. They don't go nowhere else and get slaves. They make them people the slaves. So we didn't come from no Africa. Let's get that straight. We're not from Africa. Look at some of the old TV shows. What was his name? Columbo had a part up in there when they showed the discovery of America. The black painting of the black inhabitants, those Native Americans, they were black people. Huh? Columbus looked at it and said, interesting. Yeah, it's interesting because we have all been instructed in a lie. I keep saying history's a lie. It's not what they said it was. If you know your family and roots. We didn't come from Africa. We was always here. I don't know nothing about no Africa until I went over there in the military in the United States Navy, USS Nimitz, a CBN, an aircraft carrier. It was the world's largest aircraft carrier at the time. And then we got problems in our own families because people don't want to accept who you are. I've always had that problem. I'm the littlest one, but the oldest. But I'm the most fierce one out the group. I'm the one you don't want to fuck with. And I don't want to be recognized as a gangster. I'm not that. I'm not. That's how people saw me because of who I hung with and a lot of the things that I done. That's just like when I opened up a martial arts school in Concord, North Carolina, down in the Logan neighborhood, I didn't want to do it at first because Big Brother here that I'm living with and my instructor, Patrick McDaniel, Professor Patrick McDaniel, encouraged me to go ahead. They would step in and help me because I didn't know what I was doing. I just wanted to fight for a living. That's what I wanted to do. But because the kids kept seeing me practice, they wanted to learn. There was already a martial arts school in the neighborhood, but he didn't mess with people down in the bottom. He didn't mess with them. So I was down there. Them kids asked me. So I opened up a school. And dude got mad. We had a bunch of words. I wasn't trying to step on his territory, but the housing authority asked me. They asked me. So I made myself open to go ahead and provide something that those kids and parents needed. Don't think because people live in the hood, everybody can fight. No, they can't. No, everybody can't. Everybody ain't into all the hard stuff. The instructor was, but I had to change. I had to change because I had kids looking at me, watching me. I had to stop doing a lot of things. And then you have people who are against you because you was from that world and you trying to do something different. Why y'all mad at me? We got to get ourselves together in truth and righteousness and find out who's really on our side and stop all this madness. Let's get ourselves together first and learn who we really are and where we are from. We're not from Africa, we're from here. Let's go there first. We're from here. Stop pushing everybody away. Start encouraging people. Because if we get together, we could do this. We don't need the government. John Kennedy said that. He said, don't ask what your government can do for you. Ask what you can do for your government. We need to do something. Because Trump ain't it. Y'all know he ain't it. And if you still with that, you're a straight racist. We're not even going to play with it no more. We know he's a racist. We know he's a criminal. All he's doing is stealing, trying to commit a war so he think he'll stay in power. No, it don't work like that. All the things that's going on now, all of us have a little racist in us. All of us, because that's how this country is. That's how this whole continent is. That's how this whole world is. We're not getting together and loving one another as humans. And before I get off, and I'm going to state this too. Ain't none of us melanated people got no Neanderthal in us. Nah, we ain't got that. We wasn't in the caves. We wasn't in the caves. Learn who you are and let's stop this mess and get together and do it right because we got a crook up there on Pennsylvania Avenue in D.C. in that place they call the White House and in that place they call Congress and the Senate. It's all crooks up there. They won't even stand up to this liar. They work for us. It's not the other way around. But because we don't respect one another, that's why we're having it so hard. So it's time for us to get ourselves together. I'm gonna come back with some more, but I want to start there first. If we from Africa, all them people they brought from Africa who were jumping overboard because they would rather die than to be slaves, then where did all them people come from? we were already here. My grandmother, my great grandmother, was full-blooded Cherokee. What that make mean? Her husband was a Creek. What that make mean? It ain't African. Let's get that straight. I'm Aboriginal American.